Hey gals, it's Kathy. Today is Wednesday, so I'm here for Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Kathy Nordyke. I'm the owner of Drop the Leash Pet Sitting, and my mission is to help other women learn to earn extra income through pet sitting. Today I have one of my favorite people on with me. I can't wait for you to meet her. This is Kathleen Panzica. She and I became friends when our kids went to the same middle school together, and she became my partner in pet sitting when I posted on Facebook a few months back the need for someone to help with the large amount of clients that I was getting, and she stepped up right away. So Kathleen, please introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you, and tell us why in the world you said yes to my request to help with pet sitting.
Hi, Kathy. Thanks again for having me on. Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. I just want to share my experience. And I'm sure many of us are here because either we love pets, we love to either watch other people's pets and drop them back off. So there's lots of reasons. And I got started because I've always loved pets. I've always loved dogs, especially. I feel they each have their own unique voice. And it's been really wonderful over the last couple months to get to meet lots of different dogs, lots of different pets to do that with. So I'm not only a pet sitter, I'm also a travel agent as well. So it's great because it's flexibility, and a lot of ladies are looking for that in their lives with children, jobs, and just the many responsibilities they have. So pet sitting is really a great resource for extra income. So I am super excited to do it. I can't wait to get back at it in the next couple weeks. I hope to see those little furry faces.
Yes, I agree. I'm starting to get a few requests trickling in, so I think we're not far away now from being able to see our fur babies again. So tell me, when you first started the journey of pet sitting, was there anything that made you hesitate or scared you a little bit, or made you worried about trying this venture?
Yes, starting out was a little bit, I was nervous because just like with anything when you begin, it's do you know enough? And it was, did I know first aid? Will I hear the puppy's voice or the dog's voice of what they want to do? Some dogs want to play, some dogs just want to cuddle. And it was taking care of them. You know, there are things that happen that are accidents and outside your realm. But again, when you're in charge in someone's care, you want to make sure you give them the best. And that was one of the things I was very worried about, was making sure the dog got enough exercise or got their food, their water, were they taken care of, were they safe when I left? So a lot of those were great concerns.
That's excellent. I agree. And just so you all know, Kathleen has become an absolute superstar. I have clients of mine who call me all the time and tell me what an amazing job she does. So all of the fears that she had in the beginning, she has completely overcome. She does this pet sitting thing like a real pro. So you've learned for sure. You're doing a great job. What do you, talking about learning, if you were able to go back and learn something before you started, what one thing do you wish you had learned earlier?
To trust myself.
Yeah.
And really even we've talked about between you and I about pet insurance, just because you want to cover yourself, but you want to cover the pet in case of an emergency. Those are always the things that are a concern, is if you're walking the dog or taking care of a pet, and you know, another pet it gets off a leash and runs across, and there you are dealing with it. I've heard owners deal with that. So again, during the day when we're walking, or even in the evening, that's always a possibility. And you just want to, again, protect the pet and do the best for the client.
For sure. I agree with you. I think pet sitter insurance it's necessary. And I agree that in the beginning, when I first started pet sitting, I really didn't know that much about it. And I had to, at some point, force myself to sit down and learn about pet sitter insurance, what it costs, what it covers. And it's become a very important part of my pet sitting business for sure.
And I do think that, and I think that owners too, now the norm for getting insurance on their pets for just the regular care. So I think the insurance overall in the pet industry has really expanded to be beneficial. It's one of those things you don't want to need yesterday if something had happened yesterday.
So true. That's very well put. So talk to us about some of the benefits that you've been able to reap from pet sitting? I know, obviously, you know, being able to spend time with furry babies is the best part of pet sitting, but tell us about the income. Was there anything that surprised you about it? Have you been able to do anything extra with the income that you've made through pet sitting?
There's been some great, and there are really two. If people ask me the two benefits, or the benefit is, there's nothing, you can't pretend when a dog or a pet walks in and sees you. And doing something, and, you know, knowing that you're there for someone who is working, or, you know, I've got a client that's a nurse, knowing that I could be there early on for her, that made a difference. But also it's the income, which is great, because a lot of times it's paying the extra bills that suddenly come up, and, or, hey, I'm going to treat myself to that pair of earrings, or I need to have the stability to have a nest egg if something like what's going on has come up. So there's so many resources you could use it towards. And a lot of times, a lot of us have different children going to college, children starting to drive, you know, things we want to get done in the house, things that come up. There's so many circumstances that really, and again, but the benefit is loving what you do. So the time with the pets goes by because you enjoy it. So it's not like going to your regular, maybe 9-to-5 job.
Absolutely. Yes. It's beautiful. It's like doing something fun and getting paid to do it. I love that part too. So to wrap up, if you were to give a piece of advice, maybe there's a woman out there that's watching us right now and is thinking, wow, I wonder if pet sitting is for me. If you could give just one piece of advice to her, what would you say?
I would say go for it. You got to get in it, and you may not realize, but you know someone who needs some help. And it's truly, there's always somebody you know. Everybody wants to know a guy or know a gal. Yeah. And this is truly the case. A lot of this was word of mouth. For example, when you had so many clients and you reached out, but then it was, oh, I know somebody that can come over during the day, and that's what you want. And I think one of the other benefits is, if there are some ladies out here, also talk to your children. There are many kids, as they get older in college or college area, their schedules are flexible. And a lot of times early on when we had our pets, we looked to college kids. They were up, they wanted to pet, they wanted to do. It's a great resource, not only for the ladies, but a lot of the college bound, as an extra source of income too.
That's a great point. You're right. Kathleen, thank you so much for sharing your time with us and telling us all about your experience in pet sitting. Thank you all for watching Wednesday Wisdom. Please join Kathleen and I. We have a Facebook group. It's so fun. It's called the Pet Sitter Startup Squad. Look for us on Facebook. Also, if you'd like more information about an upcoming course that I'm planning to launch in June to tell you more about pet sitting and how to start your own business, visit my website at droptheleashpetsitting.com. I am going to put Kathleen's contact info, her Facebook and Instagram info in the comments below this video, so that if you have more questions for her, you can reach out to her directly. Also, she is available for pet sitting, so if you have a dog or a cat that she could help you with in the Galena or Lewis Center area, you'll be able to reach out to her that way. Thank you all again. Can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Take care.
Thank you.